Let me guess. You lot want some FIFA coins? Well, you better head over to goalkeeper right now and use my discount code Gonth for some of the cheapest coins you will ever find in your whole life. One side of my face just looks like a shadow. I'm not that black. Yo, so lads, considering my video last week did so well, footballers' first ever FIFA cards, their worst ever FIFA cards, I thought I'd do a part 2. You lot smashed the like button, you lot went crazy in the comments, apparently a few of you even sucked your own dicks. That was weird. But today I thought, you know what, I'm gonna bring another one, because there's so many different cards, there's so many players that have come from shit, and now they're like the best players in the world. It would be rude for me not to do another one. You know what? Whoever drops a like, one like, on today's video will win themselves a used, it's even smelly, a used smelly gym sock from me. It's official, it's my sock, you will win this. All you gotta do is like the video. Literally drop one like, that's it. It's all yours. But now I think it's time we got stuck in to footballers' worst ever FIFA cards, and some of these are gonna shock you. They're gonna shock the shit out of your bubbles. And of course we're back to start them. Robert Lewandowski, his 2010 FIFA 10 card. Look at the state of this. This dude, for a start, needs to get on the sunbeds, because I have never seen a guy so white in my life. He's literally as white as his jersey. Lewandowski back in 2008 to 2010 played for a team called Lech Poznan. He scored 32 goals in 58 appearances. Jesus, no wonder why he got scouted. Even though the graphics do say that his club stats are unknown, I dug a little bit deeper after these were made, and I did actually find out that he managed to bag that many goals. That's almost a goal a game. He was on fire. Obviously, after that season, he went on to play for Borussia Dortmund and went on to be one of the deadliest strikers in the world. But if you look back 7 years ago, Lewandowski was an absolute puffer. He was high-grade shit. Nobody would have put him in the team. He had 81 pace, 66 shooting, and I'll tell you what, he looks like Casper the friendly ghost that no one likes. We then, of course, have Paul Pogba. Oh my word, 2012 Paul Pogba, as the majority of you already know, was a 55 rated CDM bronze card. He played for Man United back in the day. He had an absolute terrible haircut. I mean, he would be ashamed of that. They're the sort of haircuts you have when you're in school, when your mum just shapes you up. But Man United, he played 7 games, didn't score a single goal, didn't assist a single thing, and he had 1 yellow card. He managed to get himself 10 shots on target, and he wonders why Alex Ferguson sold him. Wow, there we go. But I'll tell you what says a lot about Paul Pogba's character is he went on 2 years later to be one of the best centre midfield players in the whole world, and then went on to be one of the most expensive players in the whole world, returning to Man United in the space of 5 years. From bronze 55 rated card to like 90 rated gold card. What an absolute legend. Wow. We really are bringing back all the old school players. This is back when Gareth Bale looked like a monkey. He wasn't the best, he was 76 rated back on FIFA 10. The best thing about Gareth Bale and how he propelled in his career is, even though he was a left back, he was like a left wing half of the time. He was a defending left wing that was somehow called a left back. He scored 3 goals in 34 games for a left back. Now that's decent. He had 11 assists. Now that's ridiculous. And he had 51 shots on target. 51! Gareth Bale, just like Paul Pogba and just like Lewandowski, went on to be, in the space of 7 years, a 76 rated card to like the best player, one of the best players on FIFA, one of the most expensive players in the world, and now playing for the best team in the world, Real Madrid. That is absolutely winning. Who the hell remembers David Villa's card back in the day? Oh my word, it was absolutely unbelievably OP. This is one of the players, and the further back FIFAs you go, the better David Villa got. Like FIFA 10, FIFA 11, he was one of the best players on the whole game. And he had an inform card that I remember was just unstoppable. Unstoppable. Look at his stats, 89 shooting, 86 pace, 86 dribbling. Is there anything he couldn't do? He scored 39 goals in 57 games. He had 205 shots on target and assisted 6. It's safe to say David Villa was one of the deadliest strikers in the world in 2010. And even in 2011 and 2012, he was unstoppable. Even though this video might be titled Footballers' Worst Ever FIFA Cards, David Villa never had one. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. If we're talking about players never having a bad FIFA card, he's another one of them. 2010, his card was rated 90. He was playing for Barcelona at the time. He was scoring 23 goals at the time. It was just absolutely ridiculous. There wasn't a team that Zlatan Ibrahimovic has gone to or will ever go to when he won't score over 20 goals a season. He's one of the only footballers in the world, I think, along with Ronaldo, to score a goal in every minute of a game. He scored in the first minute, the second minute, the third minute, all the way up until the 90th minute. He has scored. He scored with every part of his body, including his two shoulders. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is a monster. He's always been one of those cards on FIFA that hasn't been the fastest. 81 pace, okay, could be a bit quicker, but he comes with strength. He comes with the shooting. He even can he got 72 defending. Wow! As you can see, even in 2010, Ibrahimovic's card came with 83 heading. I don't think it's ever been under 83 heading. He is one of the most scrubbiest OP bastards. You press square, you press B into the box. Ibrahimovic is getting his big, lanky, Swedish head on the end of it and pissing you off. Do you know how many controllers? Wait, I can't even find one. Do you know how many of these have been smashed up online? Due to Ibrahimovic and that dickhead head. Take nothing away, Ibrahimovic has still got a 90 rated card, so he has never got any worse. What a legend. Now this is one that's really gonna tickle your fancy. This is really one that's gonna get underneath your bum and it's gonna scratch. That was weird. Dimitri Payet back in the day, looked like a 12-year-old Egyptian kid. Look at the state of him. There's no way you can tell me that guy is in his 20s. Because he looks literally 16, 17. As you can see, Payet was one of the only footballers in the whole world in his prime at the age of 23 to 24. Was shit. Look at him. He was terrible. 73 rated silver card. I'd never even heard of him back in the day. His card was okay. I mean, 80 pace, 78 dribbling for a left mid. That's not bad. Even though you want a bit of pace, he scored 2, he assisted 6, and he had 68 shots on target, so he was okay. But considering these were like meant to be his best years came in his late 20s. That is just weird. Another one that's gonna shock you, lads, Thomas Muller. Back in the day, Thomas Muller's card wasn't great. Now, a lot of people get it twisted. They think Thomas Muller has been doing it for years and years and years and years. Yeah, he has internationally. He's always been a decent player. And he's always known where the back of the net is. But his 2010 FIFA card, ain't nobody had time for that. He was a striker with 79 pace. No one uses a striker with 79 pace and 71 shooting. I don't care what silver team you're building, Muller ain't going in it. He scored 19 goals in 46 games for Bayern, which that's not amazing. Back in the day, it would have been players like Pizarro, Roy Mackay. They were scoring 40 goals a season. Thomas Muller was just a sub. It's crazy to think Muller did go on to be one of Bayern Munich's most important players and Germany's most important players. This guy always scores and pisses everyone off. And just when you think you've seen it all, you haven't seen Kevin De Bruyne's 2010 FIFA card. He played for Genk. He looked even younger than he does now. There's no way this dude got into a nightclub. I mean, the guy's ginger. He doesn't look like he's hit any sort of puberty. His FIFA card is absolutely gammon. He scored 1 goal in 18 games. I'm not being funny, Kevin De Bruyne was not winning in life one bit. But in the space of 7 years, Kevin De Bruyne has gone on to be one of the best players in the Premier League. He's gone on to play for Chelsea, Man City, Wolfsburg. Kevin De Bruyne well and truly did a 360 on his career. Like, his career went from this dude. Kevin De Bruyne's respectable looking nowadays. I mean, he still looks very young. So for you lot that haven't been watching football for long, here's a little lesson for you. Kevin De Bruyne hasn't always been a high-rated card. He used to be shite. And then finally, to sum up our footballers' worst ever FIFA cards, we have got Skinhead Jamie Vardy's 2013 card. Oh my word. When he very first signed for Leicester, he was one of the worst cards on the game. He was one of the worst silvers on the game. You would never put this guy in your team. It wasn't even a rare silver. That he's really taking the piss. This is literally going back 3 years ago. 2013-2014 season, that was Jamie Vardy's card. How unbelievable is that? 74 pace, 65 dribbling, 65 shooting, 14 goals in 40 games. Not the greatest, and 4 assists. The guy picked up 9 yellow cards somehow. How? In the space of 3 years, I think Jamie Vardy is the #1 player in the whole team to completely spin his whole career on his head. He literally has blown the whole world apart. He's gone on to play for England and absolutely smash it. He's gone on to be PFA Player of the Year, I'm sure he was last year. Top goal scorer in the Premier League. Every team wanted Vardy. Arsenal was screaming for him, but he stayed at Leicester. I don't know why, but he did. He single-handedly helped Leicester win the Premier League when nobody thought it was possible, it was ever going to be possible. Jamie Vardy played a massive role in that. So for that, I think Jamie Vardy deserves the #1 spot in this team for completely transforming his career. But it just goes to show, lads, not every footballer started off with a very good FIFA card. I mean, some of them weren't even rares. The best thing about doing these style videos is you get to take a real good look in depth of how players used to look, their cards, their stats, who they used to play for, but most importantly, how much they improved. So if you lot want to see a part 3, or if you lot want me to do another one of these videos, remember to leave it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna say it again. If any of you want to win a smelly Nike gym sock that absolutely stinks, drop a like on the vid. That's all you gotta do. But as usual, lads, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed, and I will speak to you all next time. Peace. He destroys his little toddler. Destroys him. As you can see here, little Leo Hazard. That's a sick name, Leo Hazard, man. He gets absolutely put on his ass by his dad.